Today on Off Road, we're diving into one of the most disruptive forces in law, artificial actualized intelligence. From contract automation to predictive litigation, AI is shaping how attorneys operate. And who better to unpack it than securities attorney Andrea Cataneo? Andrea, welcome to the show.
Hello, Frank. I'm so happy to be here with you today to talk about such an exciting topic.
Yeah, really exciting topic.
One of the things, I'd like you to focus on in some of this discussion is really actualized intelligence. And that term might sound a little bit different. It's not what someone generally hears when they hear about AI. What's this all about? And really, for someone who's brand new to this, I want to introduce this term and how it's really different. And if it's okay with you, I'll just address that. Like, why is actualized intelligence different from AI?
So everybody knows about AI. It's not a secret. If you go on a search engine, it automatically wants you to go to Copilot or this or that. And so everybody knows about it. For someone that's brand new to this, what exactly is actualized intelligence and how is it different from the AI everyone else uses?
So glad you asked. So, actualized intelligence is the next evolution beyond artificial intelligence. So, where traditional AI automates tasks or answers questions, actualized intelligence is a living business framework that accelerates your results, your leadership, your fulfillment in real time. So, it's not just about smarter tech, but about actualizing your highest potential as a leader, a firm, or a business. So beyond law firms.
Okay, but you say it's not about software automation. What's the real transformation here then?
Good. That's good. Good question, Frank. A real transformation is moving from doing more to becoming more. Actualized intelligence removes your blind spots and it tunes influence and delivers strategic feedback so that you can lead, enroll, and scale with clarity, with integrity. And it's not just efficiency, it's exponential, purpose-driven growth.
Wow.
It's cool.
You've been using it, you've been using it at work and you've been telling me about what agents are, and I'm like, what's an agent? Can you explain what an agent is to us?
Absolutely. First off, if I may, like, this is all in the context of success training. Okay. The unblinded formula, how it works inside a business and in a law firm. We talk about process mastery, and all of the agents are trained in this, by the way. So this is a precursor to my response to you. Process mastery is something that if you elevate in yourself, you can get more things done with excellence. And your influence mastery, this is what I've been really training on for the last 4
Well, this is
years.
what I wanted to ask you because I know you're at Callagy Law, but I
Yeah,
know that you have the show Unblinded, so you have
yeah,
a lot going on over there. But I
yeah.
didn't really realize how you were grasping AI. So I
Yes,
guess the
yes.
question really is, how does the unblinded formula actually work inside a business or law firm?
Cool. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll break it down real quick. We've got process mastery that I mentioned. Influence mastery is turning conversations into agreement with truth. And self mastery is winning the internal game. Like,
Mhm.
actualized intelligence brings these three together, giving you real time feedback, actionable steps tailored to your unique strengths and goals. And like a real world example of how this could change something, because I know if you put this in context, it really starts making sense. Imagine, and this is really a good law firm example, imagine prepping for a high stakes negotiation or a court case. Our analysts, our agents rather, analyze your communications. Like, you could upload everything. It flags risks. It helps you refine your influence on the spot. And one firm, for example, used our system to analyze 8,000 pages of litigation in a couple of hours, catch narrative gaps, and win a critical case. And
Wow.
it was mind blowing. And others use it to increase client conversations and elevate team performance, or even audit contracts instantly. It really does seem like it's instantly, it's minutes. unlocking time and revenue that would otherwise be left on the table.
Wow. Let's talk about the agents. Who are they? Bolt, Holmes, Athena, Jeeves? How do they all work in everyday practice?
They're like our good friends. I'll tell you, we have 67 agents, but the ones you mentioned are the most prominent that we're using all the time and that our clients are jumping all over. So think of them as a boardroom or having world-class advisors in your pocket, because it's all accessible right on your phone. So Volt scores your words with energy and influence so you can become more persuasive instantly. So it can be an email, it could be a presentation loaded in, you're going to get that instant response. Holmes is super cool. The name almost implies it. It detects inconsistencies and risk. So it's great for depositions and deal reviews. And these
Wow.
are things that you would think of yourself if you had the 5 hours, but you only have a half hour before this meeting, 20 minutes before this meeting. You want to do that deep analysis. It's going to flag inconsistencies and give you questions to ask. Then there's Athena. And by the way, you've got to see the characters, like the actual, they look like superheroes. So Athena turns your vision into a clear plan and spots blind spots that you can't see. And it's conversational. You could literally be asking for this type of advice in real time. Jeeves scans contracts, flags risk, and even helps you draft smarter clauses. And each agent is trained not just on data, but on decades of business mastery and human dynamics. So it's bringing in the human element, it's bringing in integrity and important things that most AI agents are not even thinking of. It's completely absent.
Yeah. What do you think the biggest myth or misunderstanding professionals have about AI? And how does actualized intelligence break that mold?
That
Because
is like,
actualized intelligence is a whole nother thing than just AI.
yeah, it is. It is. And that's why we've trademarked it. It is a complete, and we're speaking to other IP counsel about technologies that we're building that we're going to protect. But aside from that, it's different. It's very different. And the biggest myth is that AI is just for automating grunt work. And of course, we wanted to do that, right? We wanted to do that. But actualized intelligence, it isn't about replacing humans. It's about amplifying your very best qualities, your leadership, your vision, your ability to connect, your influence. And it doesn't just make you faster, it makes you better, it makes you greater, it makes you fantastic.
How secure and customizable is actualized intelligence for sensitive fields like law or finance, especially if you're working on a case?
Yeah. Frank, that is so critical, and that's on the minds of so many lawyers and law firms who a few years ago were completely against adopting anything because of
Completely
those
against
reasons.
everything.
And especially if you've heard the term hallucination in this regard, that's when AI or ChatGPT, some untrained AI agents, not like ours, might make up cases. You can't have you can't have that type of inconsistency or possibility when you're representing clients. But security and customization for us, it is at the absolute core of our system. So actualized intelligence is 100% private and team-based, and it never exposes your client data to the public web. And firms can self-host if needed. So every agent is tailored to your practice area, your business goals, and even individual team members.
Now, if someone is skeptical or feels overwhelmed by this new technology, what's the first step you recommend?
Everybody's feeling, I shouldn't say that. Most people are feeling a bit overwhelmed about this. It's a lot. And then you speak to others who are toying around with it a little bit. What I would say is start with curiosity, not pressure. And the first step is a simple diagnostic session. See how actualized intelligence listens to your challenges, offers feedback, and gives you a preview of the clarity and the momentum that you can gain. And most people who are exposed to this are like pleasantly surprised. It's not about complexity. It's truly about making everything more simple, more clear, and aligned with your goals. And it just so happens that next week on the 29th of June at 7 p.m., we're hosting a free webinar. So anyone, I'll provide the link for you so you can attach it here. Anyone who's curious about learning more about our agents and what makes actualized intelligence so different and why it's so important to be getting involved now and learning what you can now and not waiting 6 months because the world is moving at a fast pace. I'm delighted to share. It's perfect timing that you asked me to join you today, Frank, to talk about these important subjects.
I was really happy that you can come on. And really happy to see what you were doing. This is so cool. Really cool.
You have to come too. I think I registered you last night. So be sure to come on
Yeah,
the 29th at
absolutely.
7 p.m. And looking
Absolutely. I think
forward to seeing you.
it'll be so informative. Really, I'm really looking forward to it. Folks, thank you for coming on today. This is Andrea Cataneo with Callagy Law, and she's helping us decode the intersection of law, AI.
Thanks, Frank. Love you.
See you later. Thank you very much. All right.
Bye.
Bye.